Are you looking for ways to earn gold? Are you struggling to buy fions, accessories, engraving books? Well, you're in good hands today. I'm sponsored by G2. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna get you banned, don't worry. I'm gonna show you free-to-play methods. But first, before we start, make sure to subscribe. Only 10% of you are subscribed. What? You want me to give you all this valuable information for free? Go and smash that button. And now let's get to the video. So basically, I have been asked to make a gold making video. And I think it's about time because this new update, the Belshazzar update or the old tripod update has brought like a lot of changes. And you might ask, how are these like changes gonna affect your gold making? Well, it will, and you would notice a really big change because now some stuff became profitable while some stuff became not profitable. So today I'm gonna tell you the stuff that got buffed when it comes to gold making, and hopefully you would learn some stuff that you didn't know. So let's start with the tripod update. So as you know, like we got the new tripod system, and you will be wondering how did that affect gold making? Well, simply because here if you look, Powder of Sage has increased in price and it's almost double now. So it's more profitable to sell at the moment. And if I come here to the crafting shop and this is Power of Sage, it only costs 9 gold to make and 1 stone. And these stones you can get them from the stronghold and you're allowed 10 daily. So you can craft 10 of these every day and that's around like 2k gold per day just from one like silly thing that you craft. And also, let's talk about cooking, like the highest level meal. You might notice here it costs 49 gold, and but it require way more mats, and you get this from life skilling. I would advise you to do this. Buy the fish from the market because bots are selling fish for way cheaper prices, and use life skill only on hunting. That way you would maximize your profit and the cost would be around like I would say 150 gold. And if I come here to the cooking section in the market, you see it's like 340. So that's like 200 gold profit in just cooking. And if you craft 10 daily, that's 2k per day. So let's like keep calculating with me. That's another 2k per day. So this is just from the stronghold. Also, Belshazzar brought new mats, and to hone beyond like the last eye level, you need these, the superior Ori have vision mats. And they have calculated this basically, even if you buy like I expect you to farm these with life scale, but even if you don't, even if you buy them off the market, your cost would be 320 gold. Let's see the price for 30 piece of these. 30 of these would like be around 300, I mean 450. So you would spend 320 gold to earn 460 gold basically. So that's like I think around 120 gold or something like that. And if you use like mats that you farm with life scale, you would like your profit then would become 200 gold. So if you sell 10 per day, that's another like 2k to your pocket. And most people are not aware of how to handle like the mats they farm from raids, from daily raid and chaos dungeon. Stop doing chaos dungeon. I'm serious. If you're the type that like does like chaos dungeon for your main, then you leave your ults. This is what you have to do now. Prioritize guardian raids, do guardian raids across all your ults. Then if you like wanna do chaos dungeons, do them. Because I know like one of the struggles, so you don't feel burnt out, people like leave them to be rested and sometimes they skip like for example guardian raids and only do chaos dungeons, or they do chaos dungeons and guardian raids for 3 characters and they leave the other 3. Now you want to prioritize Guardian Rays because they give you tradable leaps, and leaps have skyrocketed like in price. Like they are really expensive now and profitable. But sadly, the mats you get from Chaos Dungeons are not profitable. So gold-wise, it's more efficient to do Guardian Rays. Then when like if you have time left to do Chaos Dungeons, you can then spam your Chaos Dungeons. And another thing I want you to do is use your Rift pieces, these one, the one that you get from Chaos Gate, use them on tier 2 maps. try to find people that would do tier 2 map rotations with you because they are way more profitable than tier 3. Not to mention they are less expensive. So you're going to use less rift pieces, so you would get more mats that are going to be more profitable. But let's say you're lazy, don't want to do that, you want to stick to tier 3 mats. You have to know when to sell them. As you can see, their like price is not stable. So what you would want to do when you want to sell your mats, try to sell them in days that don't have kiosk gates. Because if you try to sell these mats on a day that has kiosk gates, everyone is supplying the market during that day, so the price will obviously be cheaper, so you're gonna miss out on a lot of gold. And as you can see today there is field boss, and here is one sneaky trick that I used to do, but I just got lazy, I don't do it anymore. It's basically try to solo field boss and try to go at times where there are not a lot of players, simply so you can get the book to yourself. Because if you get, let's say you happen to get a grudge, that's like 16k gold just for soloing like field boss. However, you would need like a good geared character for that. If you don't have it, you can team up with your friends, you can like 3-man it or 2-man it, and if you end up dropping a good engraving, you can like split basically the profit. And another one that you should do at the moment is go and find all the engraving pouches that you have saved so far. Open them and make sure to pick the summoner class, because look at this. People are willing to pay 2,800 for the engraving books at the moment, and the listing in the market are 500. So this is really profitable at the moment. Go open your pouches and choose summoner and benefit from the class drop-in before it's too late, because with time this will go back to normal price. And another tip is sell the bracelets that you drop. Please do not re-roll spec crit bracelet. Look at this. They go for 7k. This is not a normal price. In the future, this would be worth 50 gold, by the way. So people are pricing really high at the moment, and people are buying for this price. So do not re-roll bracelets like this because it will become untradeable. So make sure to sell it and profit from it. In my case, if you notice, I'm using it, but that's because I was kind of unlucky. I did not drop a spec crit. I dropped spec strength and I rerolled crit. So in your case, if you drop spec crit or any good combat stats, make sure to sell it because the prices are ridiculous for bracelets at the moment. And the last trick that I will show you, this one is the best one. This is basically making gold out of nowhere. I'm not even joking. You're gonna make gold appear out of nowhere with little to no effort. So I don't know what's happening to the gems or why are they priced really in a weird way. But if you notice, level 2 gem price is 20 gold. And you need 27 of these to make a level 5 gem. So let's multiply that. So basically a level 5 gem should normally cost 540, since the price to making one is for 540. However, if I type here level 5 gem, it costs 900 gold, so that's almost 450 gold profit. So I think you already got the idea here. If you buy 27 gems of these, you get 400 gold profit from absolutely nothing. And you might tell me, well, there is that annoying like auction house message, and not a lot of us like have the patience to keep like buying 27 level 2 gems. I'm not telling you to do it in one sitting. You can do it across your playtime, because if you buy a gem every 5 minutes, across your playtime, you would find yourself that you already bought like 50, and you confuse them, and that's an easy 1k. 1k profit just from doing something every 5 minutes. If you're a new player, you can start with this, since you're probably not gonna have a lot to do anyway. You're not gonna be accepted into any raids. So just keep buying gems off the market and fusing them. And the last thing I will tell you to do is basically try to bust every content. If you don't know how, I have tutorials on my channel. I showed how to like bust both Volton and vykas, so you have no excuse. Even if you say, oh, my character is bad, look at this. This is my Pala. It's only 14, like 30, has no relic set and no gems. And I still bust with it. Yes, I bust with it with no issues. So You just need to basically start bossing and try to make your first bosses free so you can get good practice, and at the same time people will be more willing to give you their time so you can practice. And I'll advise you to start with a 4090 character, so at least you can still get it even if it's scuffed. So even if your boss is scuffed, you can still get it while practicing. Because if you try to boss with like a weak character, especially learning phase, the learning phase should be with a strong character. Then when you get good at bossing, you can go and boss with your weak characters like mine, for example. And you would have really good income of gold. And that's it for today. Hope you found this vid useful and don't forget to subscribe. See ya.